So this is a new Solana Seeker phone, follow-up to the existing Saga. So this one, the original Saga, this was remembered less for its hardware and more for the fact that it gave us a $30 million bonk airdrop worth around $1,800 at the top. So naturally, the question with the new Seeker is the same. Is this just another airdrop machine or a phone you'd actually want to use every day? It cost $500, but here's the kicker. The airdrops bundled with it were worth over $700 if you sold right away, and around $150 if you held. This is not the kind of ROI you would normally see from a normal phone. So let's take a look at what's inside the box. The phone ships in minimalist packaging. Inside you get the device itself, a USB-C cable, a SIM tool, and seed phrase cards. A reminder that this just isn't a regular phone, it's a crypto-first phone. Physically, it's a 6.36-inch AMOLED display at 120Hz. It runs on a MediaTek 7300 chip with 8 gigs of RAM and 128 gigs of storage. The battery is 4,500 mAh. Thanks to the variable refresh rate display, which can ramp down when you're not scrolling, it saves power better than most phones at this price. In practice, you can push well over a full day of use, and lighter users can stretch it further. The battery also supports rapid charging. It's got a matte finish. It's lighter than the Saga, which is great. Nice tactile buttons and a fingerprint sensor built into the power button. And something I really do like, dual SIM support. 1 nano SIM and 1 eSIM, perfect for travel or separating work and personal lines. Honestly, this looks and feels great in the hand, but it is precious and you may want to give it some needed protection. You have two options here. Opt for the $25 accessory bundle or get a much nicer looking case from Solid. Now let's flip it over and have a look at the cameras. On the back, you get a 108 megapixel main sensor, a 50 megapixel telephoto, and a 13 megapixel ultra wide. The front camera is 32 megapixels. And honestly, they're fine. In good light, it will take detailed shots. In low light, or when you start pushing past 3x zoom, it gets grainy very fast. The selfie cam is usable, but it's not competing with iPhones or Pixels. Also, this does not support 4K video. But here's the thing, this phone isn't really about photography. Its biggest pitch is the crypto features you won't find anywhere else. Out of the box, it runs Android, so you still get the Google Play Store, and you get all the normal apps, but you also get 3 exclusives. You get the Seed Vault. This is the Seeker's native wallet, powered by Solflare. Solana Mobile positions it as the most secure and seamless way to transact in Web3. Your seed phrase never touches Android. Instead, it lives inside a dedicated security environment that the operating system itself can't access. No apps, no screenshots, nothing. When you need to sign a transaction, Seed Vault handles it in that secure layer, and all you have to do is confirm it with your fingerprint. It combines the safety of a hardware wallet, almost, with the convenience of a software wallet, which makes daily use feel natural while keeping your assets more protected than a normal hot wallet. And since it's integrated at the system level, you can do everything from real-time portfolio tracking to NFT management, build and swaps, or even native Sol staking. And if you do stake your Solana, consider, of course, staking it with Validate.com, helping you earn rewards while strengthening the network. On top of that, you have a dApp store, Solana's own Web3 app store with categories like DeFi, NFTs, DePIN, AI, and gaming. When apps integrate with Seed Vault, the experience feels more seamless. Right now, it's still early and not every app is fully polished, but the foundation is there. When you set up the phone, you get a Genesis NFT tied to your wallet. That's your Seeker ID and Web3 username, like mine is sebmonty.skr. And yes, it may qualify you for future airdrops. The NFT is soulbound, meaning it cannot leave that wallet. You cannot send it anywhere else. And speaking of airdrops, that's where this phone stands out from anything else in the Android world. During the recently held Solana Live, Emmett from the Solana Mobile team dropped some big alpha. September is going to be the Seeker season with new dApps and airdrops coming for users every week. So the rewards pitch is real. But how does it hold up if you just want to use this as your everyday phone? As a regular phone, it's fine. Performance is mid-range. Apps launch smoothly, the 120Hz panel keeps scrolling fluid, and battery life is respectable. So how does it really stack up? You could run side-by-side tests Twitter, Chrome, and the camera, Seeker versus something like a Galaxy A55, or even maybe a Galaxy S24 on special. However, I'm just going to do a couple of tests that are just synthetic benchmarks so you can see how it actually looks. This one right here, this is the Seeker. This is a Samsung S24, so a little bit better than the A55. And this is out of the price range. It's a OnePlus 13, so it's very, very fast. You can see just synthetically that the S24, which is more expensive, is about double what the Seeker is. And then the OnePlus is around 50% faster than what the S24 is. You'll notice that the Seeker isn't blazing fast, but it's consistently usable. But there's a reason this phone isn't just about speed. It's about crypto, signing transactions with the fingerprint, checking DeFi positions, entering into and out of trades, sending tokens, all without a ledger or switching apps. This is where the Seeker really stands out. Now, by the way, I am not saying by any means that you should not have a ledger. I'm just saying that the evidence is that this is better than a hot wallet, especially on your mobile phone. And the thing is, it's even more about the ecosystem being built around it. Every Seeker registers a .skr username on-chain. Already over 20,000 Seeker IDs have been activated, and you can track them live on seekertracker.com. On top of that, the Seeker has its own token, SKR. This is designed to fuel the ecosystem. Developers can build and keep what they earn, users share in the value they help create, manufacturers can adopt Solana Mobile, and guardians verify devices and apps. The more the community grows, the stronger the loop gets. Zooming out, the bigger vision isn't just about airdrops or a Web3 app store. The goal is to create a mobile ecosystem that can actually challenge Apple and Google with crypto as a wedge to make it happen. Anatoly himself put it bluntly: the chance of failure is nearly certain, but the opportunity is enormous. And Solana isn't slowing down. There's already a $100,000 hackathon underway for Seeker-specific apps, which means the dApp store will only improve from here. So after all that, should you actually buy one? If you're just a normal smartphone buyer looking for the best $500 phone, this isn't it. You'll get better cameras, smoother performance, and longer support from a Pixel or a Samsung. But if you're in Web3, especially on Solana, this is the most integrated crypto phone yet. It is not perfect, but it's miles ahead of the Saga, which I purely use just for airdrops. And with airdrops, Seeker ID, and the growing ecosystem, it might even be worth something as a collector's item. If you ordered one, remember to confirm shipping details. You have to pay around $100 US in taxes and shipping, but I imagine the sooner you actually activate it and get your own SKR, the sooner you'll start to get airdrops. Finally, I'll be putting it through more time as a daily driver, so expect a follow-up review soon. Until then, if you've got a Seeker on the way, check seekertracker.com to see how many are going live every day, and let me know in the comments which dApp you'd like me to try first. Catch you in the next one. Cheers.